in my league. You out of place, I'm not at the top, I'm outer space. Can't eat with us, we're out of place. I'm doing fine, I'm feeling great. You're not my fan, you can't relate. Straight talk going state to state.
Yo, what's up guys, it's Mini Host here, and today I am back with another 5 questions, and today I'm here with unprepared. Welcome to the questions.
Thank you for having me, Mini Host.
No problem, I'm excited to do this. Okay, number 1. What have you loved about watching indie wrestling grow?
What have I loved about watching indie wrestling grow? When it comes down to it, in my opinion, indie wrestling I love about is, unlike mainstream wrestling, just watching it grow, it seems organic.
Yeah.
It's flowing, and it's naturally building. The crowds are getting bigger, and you have a certain connection. As a good guy or a bad guy with the fans, and you might go to a like a mainstream show, you might not get the opportunity to meet your favorite wrestler. While an indie show, you can talk to them after the show. You can get a picture with them at intermission, you can get an autograph, right? So I love seeing that within your wrestling. I just love seeing more eyes on it now. I love seeing the attention on it now in North America, in the States, here in Canada now, all across the globe. It's continuing to grow, and I'm super excited for what the future holds.
Yes. Number 2. What does it feel like to be wrestling again in this pandemic?
So, it feels great. Short answer, it feels great. Long answer, I can talk about that for a while, but we'll keep it quick. I've been very fortunate. I run my own wrestling school, the Hamilton Pro Wrestling Academy. So, I've been lucky. So, while everyone maybe has some off time out of the ring, I've been able to go down to my own personal ring and get in the ring and wrestle whenever I want, every week still. So there's a reason why I call myself the epitome of wrestling. I can wrestle all day, all night. So I'm very lucky in that sense, but there's nothing like wrestling in front of the audience.
Yeah.
So wrestling on those shows, there might have been studio tapings or pay-per-views throughout the pandemic has been a struggle because I like to engage with the audience, and that's great to have that back now. So now that wrestling's returned and we're opening up with more shows, I'm super excited for the future.
Yes. Number 3. What is your go-to food when you're traveling from show to show?
Oh, good question. Good question. Traveling from show to show, typically I really like tacos. So anywhere I can go, I like Mexican food, I like getting tacos. So after training, after shows, we go over and get those often. You know what I mean? And just quick stuff I can get, like a chicken breast sub at like Subway, usually for when I'm traveling to shows. But I like to culture myself with everything. When I'm not on the road traveling and at home eating, I'll eat a little bit of everything. I love Mexican food, I love Indian food, I love Thai food. I like mixing it up and having everything.
Yes.
What about you? What's some of your favorite foods? Tacos?
Yeah, tacos, definitely.
Good choice.
Taco Bell.
Good choice. Good choice.
Number 4. What have you been doing during the pandemic to stay ring ready?
Good question. So I talked about that a little bit. I'm very fortunate to have my own wrestling ring at my school.
Yes.
So I've been able to stay in shape and get ready. I've been a big stressor of that. I feel it's very important now that shows are coming back, that the wrestlers are going out there and performing for you guys. Those wrestlers need to be ready because wrestling is very high intensity, high risk for their safety, for their opponent's safety, and for the quality of the show, for the fans. You need a good show. You want to go out there and have a wrestler too tired or lackluster or out of shape, right? So they got to be ready. So I've been back in the ring constantly, every week, training. I haven't really stopped that. But additionally, I've also been doing a lot of recreational hobbies. I'm a big outdoors person, so I go kayaking a lot. At my wrestling school, I put my own rock climbing wall. So I go rock climbing. I like doing adventures like that. So I've been keeping busy with all that.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's fun.
The 5th and final question.
Yep.
Now that wrestling is back, are there any opponents you're looking forward to facing?
Oh, that's a great question, and you know what? I'm prepared for that one. I actually recently sent a tweet out. Over 18 years of wrestling now, I've wrestled basically everywhere across Ontario. And I've traveled to the States. I've wrestled across a dozen or 2 states. I've traveled across from one coast of Canada, from the east to the west, and wrestled almost everyone, from the Tyson Dukes to your Jake O'Reillys, to your new generation, like Fortes and the guys I'm training, to all these guys out there. I've trained everyone. But one person has got away from me, and is calling him out right now. He's an Ontario veteran, El Tornado. El Tornado's the one guy, he's my white whale. He's my Moby Dick. He's the one that I haven't wrestled yet. I'm hearing rumblings and rumors that maybe sometime in September I might get that match. And I'm gonna be ready for it, because I'm excited, because we've never met before in a ring. We've been on a lot of shows together, but we've never crossed paths, and it's gonna be magic. I'm very excited to wrestle with El Tornado.
Yes. Well, thank you again for coming on the show. I appreciate your time.
Thank you for having me.
No problem. Well, I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, please smash the thumbs up button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you get notified each time we post a video. And I'll see you guys all next time. Peace.
Thank you so much for listening. Don't forget to tune in next week for another great episode on all available podcast platforms and hosted on Podbean. Also, check us out on YouTube at Straight Talk Wrestling, on Instagram at Straight Talk Wrestling, on Facebook at Straight Talk Wrestling, and on Twitter at _Straight Talk. And if you feel the need to buy some sweet merch, check us out on ProWrestlingTees.com.
Leaving the scene with no trace, none in my league. You out of place, I'm not at the top, I'm outer space. Can't eat with us, we're out of place. I'm doing fine, I'm feeling great. You're not my fan, you can't relate. Straight talk going, stay